Chapter 403, A Wolf of the Past. It starts at Royal York Elementary School. The bell rings in the cafeteria, and the kids come in for lunch. Marie KL first to come in and sit, and she is about to begin eating when suddenly their chairs are lifted, one by one, into the air, and then set down again. The source of this mysterious levitation is Ed, who is wearing a jar on his head and collecting used gum. At the end of a table sits Ed, who is under a sign advertising moon rocks, dressed as an astronaut and painting the gum blue. Ed, Space Cadet Ed has returned. Ed, painting his delivery clutching at the proverbial straw, wouldn't you say? Eddie, keep painting, Rembrandt, and leave the moolah making to me. He bounces over to Kevin and Naz's table. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Kev. Moon rocks. All the way from space. I came in with Linka and Lainey. Me, hey guys. Ed, oh hello JD. Eddie, what's going on? Me, just having my lunch like everyone else. Linka, what are you guys doing? Ed, we're selling moon rocks made from used chewing gum. Ed, we tried this before back in Peach Creek. Lainey, that sounds unsanitary. Ed, you're telling me. Me, how about this? Instead of using bubble gum, how about selling the real thing? Wait right here. I go outside and fly high into the sky. 10 minutes later I came back with a red wagon with a heavy load of authentic moon rocks all the way from the moon. Me, here you go guys. Real moon rocks all the way from the moon. They're all cleaned and ready to go. To the viewers, also for the record folks, those ugly rock creatures from Apollo 18 don't exist. Eddie, hey thanks JD. This is amazing. Ed, what amazingly perfect specimens. Ed, cool. Me, when you have the power to breathe and live in the infinitely endless vacuum of space you can do anything. Kevin, hey these are awesome. Naz, yeah these are cool. Sarah, amazing. The kids came and poured money into Eddie's hands. Quarters came by the truckload. Me, wow. That was a huge success. A bugle was heard and the doors open, and the Urban Rangers walk in. Carmen is now a member of the Urban Rangers. Rolf, hail hail. The Urban Rangers bring tidings from across the great masses of water. Me, oh wow. To the viewers, today is International Penpal Day here at school and our project is to interact and socialize with pen pals through letters and explain all about our country and how we live. Eddie, I remember this project all too well. Ed, me too Eddie. Rolf handed me a letter in a crate. Rolf, for you Angel Wing JD. Me, thank you Rolf. Rolf, for you Buckethead Ed boy. Hands Eddie a letter and he takes it, and for Yakety Yak Ed boy. Hands Ed a letter and he takes it, and the nobody home Ed boy. Hands Ed a wooden crate. Carmen, hey guys. Me, hey Carmen. How does it feel to be a member of the Urban Rangers? Carmen, it feels great JD. Not only am I helping out the neighborhood and more, but I'm also helping to make a good cause for the world. Ed, I'm happy for you Carmen. Johnny, me too Double D. She's the first female Urban Ranger ever. Me, cool. Let's see what my parcel contains. I opened my letter and it was from a girl that was extremely familiar. It was from Nace Ryan. Me, it's from Kenya and it's from Nace Ryan. Everyone gathered. Lincoln, it's cool that she sent you a letter. Naz, how do you know her JD? Me, we met on our global vacation that we had 4 months ago and it was awesome. Linka, Nace Ryan was separated from her family and tribe in Kenya by finding sheep in the Loita forest in the Great Rift Valley. Lainey, it was 30 years ago. Jerry and the Lion Guard found her all the way over in Zaire. Ed, I remember that. Eddie, yeah. We were there. Lincoln, it was awesome that we helped her. Kevin, what does her letter say? Me, let's see. Dear JD. It's been a while since we saw each other last. I'm doing wonderfully in Kenya and I'm now training hard to become the leader of my people. My father has been keeping a close eye on me to make sure that what happened to me in Namana and Kaio never happens again. He is doing really well and my people are doing wonderfully. I want to learn more about the United States to see what your land is like. Thank you for helping me get back home to my family and people for the first time in 30 years. Love, Nace Ryan. Kevin, that is so awesome, dude. Lincoln, it sure is. I'm glad she's doing great. Lainey, me too. What's in the package she sent? Me, let's see. I opened the package and in it was a traditional Maasai outfit. Me, cool. It's a traditional outfit for the Maasai. Lana, that is so cool. Lola, that's a cool outfit. Lila, it sure is. Lily, try it on JD. Me, okay. Excuse me. I went to the restroom and put it on. I came out and I had it on. I looked cool. Me, how do I look? Naz, you look amazing, JD. Sarah, you sure do. Very, it's amazing. Me, I feel like when I wear my clothes underneath it I feel like I'm wearing clothes from India. Lincoln, it does feel that way. Me, yeah. Who sent you a letter, Eddie? Eddie, let's see. Eddie opened his letter and it was from a kid in England. Eddie, it's from a kid in England. Good day, Mr. Eddie. My name is Colin and I am from London, England. I want to learn more about the United States sometime in the future. That's cool. He sounds like an interesting guy. Lainey, he sure does, Eddie. Me, and we were in England on our global trip not too long ago. Eddie, that's true. Me, who is your letter from Double D? Ed, let's see. Eddie, let's hope it's not from Rolf's homeland this time. Me, what happened when you had this project the last time? Eddie, Ed and Double D got stuff from Double D's pen pal Gerda from Norway and Ed got wolf gifts. He got a music box and a wolf pelt. Rolf went crazy and thought it was because of an old feud from his past. Me, that's unusual. Carmen, it sure is. Captain Rolf never talks about his past in his homeland. Me, that's unusual, Carmen. Lincoln, I find that to be a little weird. Sarah, me too. Me, yeah. Anyway, please continue, Double D. Ed, okay. Ed opened his letter and it was not from Gerda but someone else in another country. Ed, reading letter. Dear Mr. Edward. My name is Camilla and I'm from the Seychelles Islands. I am learning all about the world and want to learn more about the United States more than anyone else. I think it's a great country. Let me know what goes on. That is so adorable. Me, it sure is. The Seychelles Islands are all the way out in the Indian Ocean 10,000 miles from here. Lainey, that's a long ways from here. Lisa, actually it's 8,796.3 miles according to airplane transportation travel. Lana, that's cool. Lola, are the Seychelles like Hawaii? I pull out a map of the world and point to the Seychelles Islands in the Indian Ocean. Me, that's them. They are like Hawaii but don't have any volcanic activity. Lola, I wish we could have gone there on our global trip. Me too. Ed, let's see who my penpal is. Ed opened his crate and he got what looked like a box. Ed, it appears to be a lunchbox. Ed wound a key up and it opened and revealed that it was an old world music box. Me, cool music box. Ed, it's really amazing. Lana, that is a cool music box. Lainey, it sure is. Ed, here Lana. You can have it. I had one once but Rolf broke it. Lana, thanks Ed. Lana closed it and put it in her backpack. Sarah, that was nice of you, big brother. Ed, thanks Sarah. Later after school we were walking home. Me, Carmen, how did you become an urban ranger? Carmen, it was not an easy task. I had to endure a series of tests to pass. All I had to do was earn one badge. Lainey, and did you do it? Carmen, yep. I earned all the badges in the test. They have some cool ones. She revealed her badge sash and it was covered in badges. Lana, that is awesome Carm. Lola, it sure is. Lila, we're Bluebell Scouts and we have a long way to go before we earn that many badges like you have. Carmen, that's what I was told. My big sis warned Rolf about me not passing. It's how I was able to succeed. Flashback. Jimmy, Rolf, you know that if Carmen doesn't survive these tests, Maria's going to kill you, right? Rolf, do not worry, Ranger Jimmy. Fiery girl Carmen has helped the Loud family defeat villains like Clockwork Cooper and Roach Coach. Compared to that, the tests of the Urban Rangers will be easy. Flashback ends. Me, that's clever. Lincoln, yet. Are you the first ever girl to ever become an Urban Ranger? Carmen, I sure am. Never before in the history of the Urban Rangers has a girl become an Urban Ranger. Lainey, that is so cool. I'm an intermediate Bluebell Scout from Hazeltucky Camp and Carol is a Master Scout. Carmen, I got a lot to learn but I want to work my way up fairly. Eddie, I beat Rolf in a powerful endurance test that got me a badge that hasn't been earned in 50 years. It was the Hairy Chest of Resilience badge. Carmen, oh wow. That badge is said to be the hardest badge ever known and no one has ever even come close to getting it. Until now with you Eddie. Eddie, that's true. Later at Rolf's house, Carmen was sitting with him and eating some meat with him. Carmen, this is good meat Captain Rolf. Rolf, thank you Rangerette Carmen. Carmen, you are welcome. Captain Rolf, I'm curious. Do you have a huge fear of wolves? Rolf froze when he was asked that. Rolf sighs, yes fiery Carmen girl you can say that. Carmen, can you tell me what happened? Rolf, certainly. Flashback. Rolf, narrating, I was a young boy, carrying a sheep and in the old country, and it is just after dark. I was scared. And I was carrying a sheep to pasture, but the sheep baz. I covered its mouth, but I heard the gnashing of teeth and the crackling of twigs. I take off running. Behind me were footfalls and they come closer with each step. I looked behind me and tripped over a tree root. I dropped the sheep, and a man wearing a wolf-pelt mask grabbed it. The sheep wrestler held the sheep up, howling at the moon. Suddenly, I leaped at the much larger man, tearing the wolf pelt off the wrestler. Young Rolf, not again. He hits the wrestler with his shepherd's rod. Mess stick. Schlorven. Flashback ends. Rolf was about to hit Carmen with his shepherd's hook but she grabbed it and snapped him out of it. Carmen, Captain Rolf calm down. Rolf, oh sorry Rangerette Carmen. Carmen, it's all right Captain Rolf. Sheep wrestlers wearing wolf masks. That's awful. Rolf, it was. I've always been haunted by those mad wolf men. Carmen, that's terrible. The next day Katie was taking everyone in Lincoln's class on a field trip to the forest. Leslie and Agony, Ashley, Spider-Man, Tara, Bluan, Cheetah, Jimmy, Johnny, Double D, Ed, The Nightbreed, Courtney, Jasmine, TD, Sammy, Izzy, Don, TD, Gwen, TD, Courtney, Mike, TD, Zoe, Ella, Bridget, Sean, the Redemption Squad. Cricket, Lori, and Static were with them. Me, this is gonna be so cool. Lincoln, it sure is. Me, to the viewers, our class is having a special project out in the middle of the forest near the cave where we chased Amy. Our project is to study about different plants and animals in the area. Lana, this is gonna be so awesome. Lola, as long as we don't pick up trash. Lila, this is gonna be so much fun. Leslie, this is gonna be amazing. Are you excited to have fun sis? Ashley, you know it big sisters. Sean, I can't believe that Amy was gonna come after you all to get revenge. Very. Me neither, Sean. Sammy's sister is a monster and she deserves to spend every minute of the rest of her worthless life in prison. Sammy, you said it. Zoe, Sammy, you look awesome with blue hair and blue clothes. They are much perfect for you than a cheerleader outfit that makes you look like Amy. Sammy, thanks Zoe. Mike, JD, are you excited for the next total drama? Me, I sure am, Mike. I can't wait to see what Chris and Chef have in store for us next time. Courtney, me too, JD. Let's hope we have no sore losers like Heather, Eva, Scott, and Amy. Lincoln, you said it, Courtney. We don't want another sore loser revenge spree happening. We laughed. Me, laughs. That's true, Lincoln. But we don't have to worry about that, Courtney. Chris and Chef are going to do thorough background checks and run psychological background checks on all the contestants. We passed, so we're green light for the next show. Lucy, we wish you the best, JD. Me, thanks Lucy. But the next season isn't for several more months. So we still have some time. Lainey, yeah. Maria, it was nice of your mom to chaperone the trip for us. Maria, thanks Lanes. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Carmen, me too sis. We later arrived at the forest and we went out to and saw all kinds of plants and wildlife. We were studying them close. Me, it's a shame Lisa couldn't come. Lincoln, yeah, but she's in kindergarten. Her class couldn't come with us. Lainey, yeah. It's a shame though. Lana did a deer call and she was talking to the deer. Me, Lana is awesome when she talks to animals like that. Luan, this is so beautiful. I could stay here forever with you, Eddie Bear. Eddie, me too, my angel of comedy. It's a forest I never want to leave. Laughs. Luan, laughs. Good one, Eddie. As we were looking around, we heard a wolf howl. Me, Lana, was that you? Lana, no, it wasn't me. Lainey, wasn't me either. Very, if it wasn't you two, then who was it? A wolf howl was heard again. Me, there's something evil lurking in these trees. Gwen, TD yet. I feel it. Lincoln, it's close, whatever it is. Then a figure jumped out of the trees and it was a werewolf. Me, a werewolf. Lana, what is one doing out here in the daylight? Me, I don't know. But whatever the reason, it's not good. I go, JD the Nocturnal. Me, you're not the only one who can become a werewolf in the day. I went at the werewolf and slash him in the face and kick him in the stomach. Lana called out a pack of wolves and she and the wolves went at the werewolf. They attacked and the werewolf was on its last legs. Spider-Man in agony wrapped him in web, and just when we thought we had him, he howled and more werewolves appeared. Lainey, it's an army of them. Spider-Man, he's got lots of friends. Agony, he sure does. Venom, we will take care of them. Very, go for it, Venom. Venom went after the werewolves and knocked them all out. I fired a massive energy wave and it covered the werewolves and cured them. Very, they've all been cured. Johnny came in, he was dressed as Captain Melonhead and Plank was dressed as Splinter the Wonderwood. Captain Melonhead, your time of reckoning is now, werewolf monster. It's melon time. He charged and headbutted the werewolf and pulled out an acorn and bit the cap off and threw it into his mouth. He gagged and fell to the ground and a tree grew and he landed on the ground in a big thud. Eddie, try this on. Eddie put his fingers on both sides of his forehead and fired his ray of riches. It was a ray in the shape of dollar signs. Me, that is so cool. Luan, way to go, Eddie. Lindsay, giggles. Lana, that was awesome. Rolf came in, he was enraged. He pulled out his shepherd's hook and bashed the werewolf's head. Wham. Rolf, Mestic. Crack. Schlorvan. BLAM. I said, thwack. Never again will you torment Rolf's livestock. Edzilla came. Edzilla, to werewolf Wolfman frame Ed. Now Ed smash Wolfman to pieces. Grabs werewolf by the throat and starts pummeling him. Me, yeah. Kevin, get him. Sean then came. And he was punching the werewolf mercilessly in the head. Sean, headshot. 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 Jasmine, TD, Australian accent, way to go Sean. Sammy, hoo. They stopped and William got his blaster ready. William, never again. William fired a huge blast of fire and the werewolf exploded into burning embers. Izzy, guys, that was awesome. Gail, Rolf scares me when he gets angry. Brickhouse, he sure does. Me, but we did it, guys. Great job to all of you. We all cheered wildly. We got the project done and got an A and we went back home. We revealed everything that happened at dinner and it was awesome. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Nico-chan11 gave me the idea for this one from the episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy called No Speak to Ed. One of my favorites. That episode was really funny. Thanks for the ideas, man. This is my 402nd chapter completed. I wanted to do some new approaches with the werewolf of Rolf's past and it turns out in the show they were actually sheep wrestlers wearing wolf masks. I incorporate some elements from the episode Robin Ed with the ray of riches from Eddie and Johnny causing a tree to grow from Eddie's mouth. That was too funny. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.